Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming and welcome to this room today. I hope you all are having a good day. Let me introduce myself. I'm Uutia Khairia from University of Merdeka Malang, and I'm responsible for college student in English department. In today's meeting, I'm planning to share how to make Kersen leaf into liquid extract. If you have any questions and you'd like to ask, please leave them until the end, when I'll be happy to answer them. So, I'd like to give some overview by 3 points. Firstly, we are talking about a background of blood sugar level. Secondly, we are talking about the benefits of Kersen plant or Kersen leaf. And finally, I'm going to show the procedure of processing Kersen leaf into liquid extract. So let's go on. I'd like to start by looking the background of blood sugar level. Diabetes is a state of insulin deficiency with the result that glucose cannot be processed by the pancreas, so the glucose level in the blood increase and are excreted in the urine. One alternative to treating diabetes is to use herbal plants. As for herbal plants that can be used as lowering blood glucose level, Kersen plants are processed in the form of juice. The International Diabetes Federation states that Indonesia is one of 22 countries in the IDF-WP infected with diabetes. In 2013, diabetes sufferers in Indonesia reached around 8.5 million people with an average age of 20 until 79 years, but less than 50% of them are aware of it. Thus, according to FDI in 2045, a very extraordinary increase for diabetes in Indonesia reached 183 million, and there were more than 10 million cases of diabetes that occurred in Indonesia in 2017. So, diabetes has several types, namely type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes, gestational diabetes, secondary diabetes, hereditary diabetes, and diabetes insipidus. Causes of diabetes due to lack of insulin production, pregnancy, genetic, egg factors, and obesity. We can see symptoms of diabetes in the form of numbness, frequency urination, weight loss, increased appetite, blurred or blurred vision, skin problems, aches and emotion, pain, slow wound recovery, gum disorders, and herbal infections. Herbal medicine is an alternative for a number of people because it has very low side effects from patent drugs. One of the plants can be used as a herbal medicine for this disease is Kersen leaves. This information will be continued in the next discussion. Okay, now we will move on to next discussion. I'm going to tell you shortly about benefit of Kersen plants. Kersen plant has many benefits from the stem, leaf, and fruit. And now there has been a research that proves that the leaves of Kersen plants can decrease amount of sugar in someone's blood for diabetes, low cholesterol, and treatment for cancer. Let's look now at the last part. Now I'm going to show you the procedure of processing Kersen leaf into liquid extract. First, prepare the tools and materials needed in the processing of Kersen leaves in the form of liquid. The tools and the materials include some Kersen leaves, 250 milliliters of water, a bowl filled with water, a medicine bottle, a spoon, a mortar, a filter, and a scale. Second, wash the Kersen leaves thoroughly and weigh them until they weigh 40 grams. Third, mash 40 grams of Kersen leaf that have been washed using a mortar by adding a little water until smooth. Fourth, filter the collection of Kersen leaf using a sieve and do this 3 times. 5th, separate the direct and liquid of the Kersen leaf. 6. Save the Kersen leaf liquid in a bottle. And finally, keep the bottle in the refrigerator to keep it fresh. Well, I think that's just about hours of procedure of processing Kersen leaf into liquid extract. So finally, let me remind you some of the issues we have covered in this meeting. Disease continues to experience renewal as well as healing, especially in the field of pharmacology. However, chemical-based drugs do not always have side effects. Since long time ago, people have done healing only herbal plants. I'd like to conclude that this is time for us to be sensitive to disease and to carry out further innovation and research on herbal plants that can be used as medicine so that they can reduce the production of chemical drugs which tend to be unsafe body. So thank you for listening. It was a pleasure being to here today. That brings the presentation to the end. If anyone has a question, I'll do my best for answering it.